Germany and France will never be able to compete with the UK's successful relationship with the United States, regardless of who wins the US election, claimed Sir Malcolm Rifkind. Speaking to Sky News, the former Foreign Secretary dismissed fearmongering claims a Joe Biden victory in the US election could deteriorate relations between the UK and America. He said, "The fact that the United States and the United Kingdom have historically been very close is not just by chance or because of Winston Churchill and Roosevelt. It's because we share so many common values and common objectives. When sometimes people say, oh well, it's all getting much weaker and it's going to be very difficult, the question I ask, which nobody has ever been able to answer, is if the United Kingdom is not the closest global ally of the United States, regardless of who is president, who is?" As Sky News host Kay Burley suggested France could be a response, he said, "No, France militarily is as significant as the United Kingdom and it certainly has a global foreign policy, but the history of France since de Gaulle is that France likes to distance itself from the United States. France does not want the United States to be too much involved in the leadership of Europe. They want Europe to have an autonomous defense policy which will not necessarily be the same as the Americans. That's been true of all the French presidents of the last 50 years. Germany is economically more important than the UK, but militarily it is relatively insignificant and therefore it doesn't compete in that sense." On Friday, President Trump signaled he would not go quietly from the Oval Office, tweeting, "Joe Biden should not wrongfully claim the office of the president. I could make that claim also. Legal proceedings are just now beginning. I had such a big lead in all of these states late into election night, only to see the leads miraculously disappear as the days went by. Perhaps these leads will return as our legal proceedings move forward." The Biden campaign was forthright in its reply to an earlier outburst by Mr. Trump, in which he made unsubstantiated claims about illegal ballots in the election. "As we said on July 19, the American people will decide this election," the campaign said in a statement.